Aaron Michael Fox, everybody. Aaron Michael Fox.
All right, we're having fun. Where are my stoners in here? Stoners in here? Everybody too paranoid to answer? All right. Been smoking reefer all day, watching too much television. That's a horrible combination, man. It makes you paranoid as hell. Watching the commercials, you know? They got me convinced that they're trying to make up diseases that don't exist so they can sell us drugs that we don't need. I'll give y'all a perfect example. You heard of this restless leg syndrome? RLS, restless leg syndrome? A condition I understand in layman's terms to mean fidgety. But they convince you that the fidgetiness is actually restless leg syndrome, right? So they can sell you the Requip and the Mirapex. You've seen those commercials. Listen to the end of these commercials, both drugs, Requip and Mirapex. It says side effects may include gambling, sexual, or other intense urges. Gambling? Gambling is a side effect? For fidgety legs. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather be up all night with fidgety legs than have them broken by Tony Soprano over a gambling debt, you know? Yeah, we lost the house, but it sure did take care of the fidgetiness. I guess that's why they put the sexual urges on there, so you can pay back your debt through prostitution. You're going, sure, I'm a homeless buck-toothed prostitute living on the street, but I've never been so arrested. I'm convinced that Taco Bell's try to make up food, pass it off as Mexican. I've never once seen a gordita outside of Taco Bell. I've seen soft tacos, hard tacos, burritos, enchiladas, quesadillas, never a gordita, but I do know this much because I had Spanish 1 4 times. And I know that gorda means fat. And ita on the end of it means unmarried female. A gordita is a single fat chick. Look this up. You can't write this. I'm telling you. It got me thinking about a Mexican just across the border. First time in Taco Bell, looking at the menu, sees soft taco, hard taco, burrito, enchilada, quesadilla, fat chick. Well, hell, dos. Crunchy? And that's when I realized that must be why Spanish is such a romance language, you know, compared to English. It is, because you can say anything to a girl in a bar in Spanish and it'll sound romantic. You know, you can look at a girl and go, hey, por la noche, hice baracho, y terminé encima de comer gordita. And then she finds out that means, last night I got drunk and passed out eating a fat chick. Sounds so much better in Spanish, though. I have a girlfriend now. Sorry, ladies. What? She's a little younger than me. I don't want to say how young, but it is fun helping her with her homework. She's way better looking than me, which is awkward in the relationship when the other person is way better looking than you. Sir, maybe you understand. You know, it's awkward in the relationship when the other person is way better looking than you. You know, it is. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, it makes us self-conscious as guys because we know, ladies, you're going to talk about us the next morning afterwards far more than we talk about y'all. So I try to live so that you won't have anything to say. Practice self-defense. I live sexually by the adage, if you can't dazzle, confuse. So, hitting home over here. Next morning, she's talking to her friends. Her friend's like, how was he? Was he good? How was he? She's like, I don't know. All I remember was a lot of hair and what sounded like a howler monkey. We're both on birth control. She's on the pill. I smoke weed. Some people call it low sperm count. I call it birth control, you know? The worst thing about being in a relationship, though, I don't get to buy the condoms anymore. That's my favorite part about being single. Not the using them, but the buying them, because I like to mess with people, you know? A lot of people get self-conscious about it. I think you should be excited. Wave it around. Hey, look, getting late. With somebody that I don't know very well. But my friends get self-conscious about it. Say what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to disguise the condoms with the other stuff that you're purchasing. You know, make a little fort around it so nobody can see. So I like to make the cashier feel more uncomfortable for selling them to me than I am for buying it. Show up with a box of condoms, 4-pack of Bartles and James, Hannah Montana DVD, and a Dora the Explorer coloring book. Daddy's getting some sugar. She is a wildcat in bed, though. She really is. She loves to experiment, you know. She said the other night, she wanted to do it doggy style, right? So I sniffed her ass and chased her up a tree. And I hit her with a newspaper and rubbed her nose in the wet spot. That's it for me. Thank y'all very much.